I have got now both Hosana and Tingana. They are both at a distance of less than 25 meters apart. What we are seeing now there is Hosana trying to look around. Not too sure if Hosana already reallocated Tingana, but I can see that Tingana is right here. There is Tingana on top of the termite mound. So they are just very close to each other, and I can see other vehicles are also trying to approach. And this is beautiful. Safari Sally, Tingana is way much bigger than Hosana. Hosana is still very much young. Even the body size is still very much small. You will see they might now meet and stand together, or they might chase each other. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. I am going to watch what is going to happen here. Maybe something very interesting is going to happen at any time. He is now slowly approaching, you can see. Maybe the son is going to kick out the father, or the father might kick out the son. We might see something interesting here. But now I can see that Hosana is just by the drainage line trying to do something. So you can see that Tingana is very much stationary, and Hosana is coming towards that direction. You can see the spots there. He just got an audio from one of the vehicles. Let's see his intentions. Chinsky, yes, these animals, they like to play with the dead, but until a certain period. Once they get 18, 22 months, they get kicked off, and they must have to now start their own life. That is how it works in the jungle. It's only now that they can play together with the dead, but as time goes on, you will see he's gonna have to be very independent and do things at his own. Look, now he's coming close. He's coming close now, and then he's checking there. The wind is blowing all directions. You can see he's trying to sniff. Let's just see what is the next plan for Hosana. I'm not too sure what he's trying to sniff, what he's trying to do there in the drainage line or the dry riverbed. There is Hosana moving towards the southern direction. I think he stepped on a thorn. He's now avoiding Tingana. And Tingana is right looking at what Hosana is doing. Senzo, if you can just check Hosana there, Tingana, you can see that Tingana is very sure and knows what Hosana is trying to do. It's right on Hosana. It's looking at him. You can see him walking. Jennifer, Tingana, I am sure he is not that very much worried because I haven't seen any of the big fight amongst them. Tingana and Hosana, they are interacting almost every day. Every time there's a kill, you will see Tingana going there and taking away the kill. But Hosana seems not worried about that, as I've never seen them fighting against each other. But as time goes on, the problems are going to start. That is normal. This is very much interesting. Look now, he's coming down. Let's just see what is his next plan. Now he's going all the way down. It seems like he doesn't know where he's going because he's just going back, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. So now we are back at Tingana. So Tingana can see that Hosana is trying to mark the territory, scratching against one of the trees there. Yeah, I don't think there will be any close contact at this moment, as I can see that Hosana is now avoiding Tingana by all means. So FC, can I just please go on flare just to see how the sports pattern of this Tingana is like? Look at how this cat looks by the flare. This is beautiful. You can see the sports pattern. It looks like a bark of the marula tree. Look at that. Old marula tree looks like that. So I can see here that next to me, I have got Hosana coming now, nice and clear. So we're going to go back to normal now. We are going to leave flare now to go back to normal. I have got Hosana. You can see Hosana is approaching. This is Hosana now, nice and clear. It's trying to look something up in this tree. This is happening right next to me. This is interesting. Look at this. This is beautiful. I thought these two cats are not going to have a close contact, but Hosana proved me wrong. Hosana proved me wrong. A very, very good afternoon and welcome to the special broadcast. My name is Sydney and I am traveling with Senzo, who is my camera operator. We are now having a very special sighting. I have got two cats here with me, his father and his son. They are charging each other. Look at that. You can see the father is getting irritated. Listen to that. You can hear the father is growling. This is beautiful. You can see that the cats, they don't live like we do. Soon as the cat starts to get 18 to 20 something month old, fighting starts and then they kicked each other off the territory. Animals are territorial. So that is Tingana. Tingana is the father of the one just we saw now in the name of Hosana. Hosana is a name. It's a Shangan. Maybe the father is so worried about Hosana given that title of a chief in his territory. It seems like Hosana went past the termite mound after he has been given vigorous instruction by the father not to come too close. I can see Hosana is at the back, heading towards the northern side. Hosana has been very much submissive. This is so very beautiful, and I like Hosana because he has been so very much submissive. He did not even counter-charge the father. The father tried to charge him, gave him instruction. He just obeyed instructions and leave. which is totally not fair for the father today to charge Hosana, as the very same Tingana we are watching now is depending a lot on Hosana's kill. I have witnessed quite a lot of meat I have noticed quite a lot of meat which has been taken from the prey caught by Hosana. Look at that. Thank you very, very much for joining us on this very special broadcast. This brought us to the end of the special broadcast. We are now heading back to the normal afternoon game drive. Welcome to the beginning again. So now let's go to James. James is driving somewhere. I'm not too sure if he's still by the Lion area, but let's see his plans. I am still here. I have got Tingana and Hosana with me. Now, Tingana has decided to change the direction of looking. He's now looking towards the northern side, and that is an indication that the Hosana is heading towards that direction. He's still looking at Hosana. Maybe the instruction he was giving earlier while he was growling was, Hosana, go and catch something. I'm hungry. I want to eat, because he is depending on Hosana a lot these days. So I will see, maybe Tingana's gonna follow Hosana, or this might be the end of them together today. He is very much relaxed. You can see he's not worried. Gary, these animals are so very much used to our vehicles. They are used to us. These days, when they are relaxed like that, they're not worried about anything. If you come to this termite mound, when they are aware of your presence, they are going to relax like this. Even when not aware of your presence, they will do like this. Let me just give you a good example. If you come to a sighting where the animals are displaying some hunting activities, they are not going to stop hunting because of your presence. They will still carry on hunting, meaning that they know you are not going to interfere with what they are doing. So animals don't get worried about our presence at all. So you can even see now that the tail is down. The mood of this animal is to relax now. So he might be here for quite some time during this afternoon. He has already been to the water hole, and when looking at his stomach, I can see that he's not very hungry. So I'm just gonna try by all means to move and have a better position, as I can see that from where I am now, I cannot see him very, very nicely. So let me see if I can now try and reallocate and give sense of my camera operator some chance to give you a better visual. I have now detected that Hosana is hunting this afternoon. I have seen that he is looking everywhere, climbing the different termite mounds, moving the ears, the eyes, changing all directions. I am not really sure about what he just spotted here. So let me just try and reposition myself a little bit so that we can have a better visual, as he's now hiding behind the camera. He is behind one of the tree branches right in front of me. Can you see him better there, Senzo? Senzo can be able to spot him nicely from where he is now. So you can see that these cats, they prefer to use the termite mounds a lot. We have just seen Tingana on top of a termite mound. Now we've got Hosana on top of a termite mound. So they use this kind of termite mounds as an observation post in order to see what is happening in the area. And it's not easy to see them from the top of these termite mounds, as some of the termite mounds go some of the tall grasses. Like there where there's some grasses. It just match the surrounding. Look at that. This is beautiful. So I've just heard some of the alarm calls behind me from the kudus, showing that the kudus already picked up the presence of Tingana. He was also concentrating on those kind of warning calls, and Hosana as well earlier. He looks very much relaxed now. But when the head is up, it means he's not like about to sleep. When the head is down on the ground is when I can say now he's about to sleep. But now when he's just relaxed like that, anything can happen. Look at that. How fast they react. The wind is blowing too much. When the wind is blowing too much, I can see the ears keep moving a lot. These animals can hear very well. When the wind is blowing like this, I got disturbed, but they can be able to curve the ears. I can't do that. I've got to move the head. They can just move the ears. You can see he's even closing the eyes. The wind is accelerating a little bit. He is right on top. When on top of the termite mound is the wind, it gets there the most. Eagle spot, I didn't copy that question very well. Senzo, did you get that?
Yeah, I killed another leopard.
I am not too sure, Eagle spot, if Tingana has never killed. I am not sure if Tingana has already killed any of the leopards here in Yuma, but the fights amongst the different leopards can be very much vicious, and some of them, they kill each other. When fighting for the territory, it can be very much tough. Look at that. Now he's very much relaxed. It doesn't look like an animal when it doesn't have a shape of an animal when it's lying down like that. That is why those spots are there for. Those spots are there just to serve as a disruption markings in order to avoid detection by their prey. It's very much easy to walk onto the leopard when it's lying down. You can see it's almost flat. So I've never walked into a leopard lying down like that, but yes, to the lions, I've once been in a situation where I surprised them not knowing they were there. When I got there, I found all the lions, 6 lions were just lying down flat, and they all jumped and ran away. Look at that. Mr. King, the animals to see in color is something which is very much difficult, but they can easily detect, they can easily detect from the sense of smell. So in its colors, some of the colors they battle. Yes, there is theories about animals being able to recognize some of the colors, whereas some they don't. So I'm not too sure if the leopards can be able to distinguish in between colors, but I know some of the animals has been recorded managing to distinguish between different colors. You can see now that Hosana is lying down as if he has been there for quite a long time.